to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
It's 10 degrees in here.
I'm cold.
It is I don't know what happened. Can you
Godly cold in here.
can I ask one of the technical guys what do you know what happened?
I don't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's a good
Not
story.
It's cold as fuck in here.
I mean, it is freezing in here. So we can't fix the thermometer?
Thermostat? No. It's got a child lock on it. Parental controls.
Why?
We're childs.
I guess we're kids.
We're children.
I don't know.
Okay. Cool, that makes sense.
I know the chat asks us why we wear winter clothes in studio every morning. Though,
Okay,
and
did
this
somebody
is
really say you guys
probably the reason why.
Okay, seriously? It's freezing in here. I have every day. Today is even more. I have a sweatshirt on. Here, look. I have my Lions sweatshirt on, right? It's absolute waste of time to roll like that. I wish I had. I wish I brought my stupid cap like you guys. Like legit. It's freezing in here.
I need the Neil cap.
This.
The Neil cap.
Yeah, he always wears a little knit hat.
No, I love them. That's
Oh, yeah,
you know
beanie
that's
season,
my
baby.
that's my thing, man. I've been wearing them forever. So we were just talking about the Bill Belichick thing. All right,
Sorry.
17 divisional titles, more than anybody.
Who cares?
6 Super Bowls, more than anybody.
Who cares?
Maz
But let me
starting
tell
off
you
on
something.
hater shit. I love it.
Like Maz, I respect you.
Thank you, buddy.
No, let me tell you why I respect you. Because at least you openly admit that you're a petty little bitch.
Yeah, I do.
And no, listen.
Whoa.
You said that,
did?
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
petty.
I respect that.
He didn't say
I'm
the
not
rest of it.
I'm not being funny.
I didn't say I was a bitch.
You're right.
I
He
said-
didn't say the rest of it. But
I may have added that
Yeah,
in
you
there.
did.
I may have added that
No,
in
I
there.
said I said it's karma. The guy's gonna get in. We know he's a Hall of Famer, but he's an asshole. So good. F him. As a Jet fan, go to hell.
Can I say this though? Do you know how? Forget about the petty part. Do you know how fraudulent that makes your Hall of Fame look though? If even for a year.
Yeah.
If even for a year.
There are players in there that I'm like, this guy is in it. This guy made it. There's a lot of this guy made it in the NFL Hall of Fame, and it's a small Hall of Fame, guys. It's not. They're gonna have to expand it, and I know that they've always work on it.
You guys should go there. It's pretty cool.
It's,
No,
it's,
still,
it's
it's on the
beautiful.
Yeah,
bucket list.
Canton's cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I spend more time in the gift shop than I do in the actual museum, but that's good. But Bill, sorry, man. Here's my answer to Bill.
The bear noise?
Yeah, wait, what are you doing?
No, I'm just gonna. That's how he. That's his press conferences.
That is true.
I have a problem with Hall of Fames as it is. I do. Because the problem with Hall of Fames is at some point in time, they stop just putting in the no-brainers. A Hall of Fame should be just that. And I think there are a lot of good players. I think there are a lot of guys that, by the simple definition of Hall of Fame, probably shouldn't be in. And I think if we're bored one day in the summer, we could look at the lists and laugh and just go, as you said, Maz.
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
I know.
How's this guy in the Hall of Fame? Okay, but sometimes everything comes together, and you are lying to yourself if you say that Bill Belichick isn't a Hall of Famer.
Of course.
Right.
You're just lying.
You can say what you want about that man. You
100
can't say that
Kenny
he
hit
wasn't
it
a
on the
first
head.
ballot Hall
What
of
did you
Famer.
say when he came in? What did football do?
Oh, they pulled a baseball.
They pulled
Yeah.
the baseball.
Yeah. Hockey's like that too. Shout out to Dino Cicerelli. Seriously, it's
still scoring.
it's gross. I don't get it. And what I guess the thing is, what did they think the reaction would be? Because you know what, if it were me, you have these meetings. You know what I would do? I would say, hey, boys,
Yeah.
like, you understand the optics here, right? Like you
Sean?
understand we're gonna get killed for this, right?
I think it was one of those things that they universally okayed, because if you look at Bill Belichick over the last 3 to 4 years of just professional stuff, not even talking about the other antics, just professionalism, it hasn't been good for him. Like his departure from New England, what he's doing now in North Carolina, I know that's not supposed to matter, but the optics of that and just the deterioration of what we think Bill Belichick is becoming right now, I think that they thought this would be like universally okayed by everybody. And what it showed me is that he pissed a lot of people off along the way. Because how do you not, with his accolades, like it's clear as day, you have to put him in,
There are
no matter
50
what.
voters. 50.
Yeah,
You need 40.
40.
You know Lisa Salters is a voter? Why?
Like honestly, if I was like the head of the vote, I think I would send out a double secret email to everybody and go, hey guys, yeah, we should probably have a revote because this looks stupid and petty. Okay, I respect if you're petty. If you say, yeah, I'm petty, okay, great, but this makes everybody look bad. This is just stupid.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not supposed to be based on bias.
Right.
And
But we all
why
know
it's
it is.
Exactly.
1,000%.
Which is
We all
why
know it
they
is.
look like the Baseball Hall of Fame today. Because the baseball does the exact same shit. Your personal biases, whatever you feel about a player, you let that factor into what he actually did on the field. And it's garbage. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick got Super Bowls way before the cheating and all the allegations came out. He won at least 3 of those, like, without all that. So that's what I'm saying. You got to put him in.
Well, yeah, of course. But sticking it, they stuck it to him. Put that Jimmy Johnson quote up there, JB. It's like the third one under Belichick. There's a lot of people speaking out. Jimmy Johnson hits it right on the button. Sean, would you like to read that?
I would like to know the names of the assholes who did not vote for him. They are too cowardly to identify themselves. Yeah.
Now, go to Baseball Hall of Fame. There hasn't been many unanimous votes. Mariano Rivera, unanimous. Derek Jeter, one guy voted that he shouldn't belong. One guy. There's always going to be that one guy, that one outlier.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. You sent your message. Congratulations. What is your message if you just end up electing the guy next year? What is your message?
Maybe they don't vote. Maybe the same people don't vote for him next year.
Because you know what this reeks of?
Yeah.
What I tell my kids all the time. When they do something dumb, all right? A lot of times instead of doing the yelling thing, like I'll just look at them and go, Can you help me understand what your thought process was? What were you hoping to accomplish? What the end result, when all was said and done, like what were you hoping to accomplish? Because you're getting murdered by people all over the place. Current players, former players. You put up the Jimmy Johnson thing. Patrick Mahomes was hammering them. Like, is it worth it? If the answer is yes, then hey, you did a great job. Boy, you did it. If the answer's no, then I guess what were you hoping? What did you think people would say? Even people that don't like him, like you.
Yeah.
Hey, Maz, is Bill Belichick a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Okay, that was fun, wasn't that? That was cool.
Yeah.
What the?
It's one of those, I'm not letting him in on the first ballot. It's one of those. Look.
That'll show him.
Here's my chance to one-up you. I'm a little guy. I finally have a chance to one-up you. And it's mostly media that do it. That's why no one likes the media. Why are media voting for these people? Baseball Hall of Fame, same thing. Beat writers and guys that have been spurned by the likes of Barry Bonds. Bad guys, schmucks. But you know what he did on the field?
Right.
You know, steroids aside, if there were no steroids, I bet you Barry Bonds wouldn't have got in the first couple of times.
Probably not.
Because he's such a jackass.
I don't think people understand, and all you guys are old enough. Like I tell my son all the time, like watching Barry Bonds was a joy.
Mm-hmm.
It really. I'm not being funny. That I've never seen a hitter like that.
Yeah.
And like honestly, if you haven't done this yet, if you're younger and you don't remember him, go look at his numbers. Go look at the walks in particular.
Yeah.
It was insanity. I told you so. It was.
They walked him with the bases loaded.
Was it the first
they knew
year?
better.
I think it was the first year that I had a Heisman vote. I will never forget having a conversation. To me, Tim Tebow was the best player in the country. Stop.
Hands down.
Like,
Yeah.
knock it off. He was the best player in the country, okay? But he had already won. If you remember, he had won 2 years before.
Yeah.
And I remember having a conversation with people, and, you know, I was a young whippersnapper back then.
Hey, you young whippersnapper.
Yeah, I was a young whippersnapper back then. And I got to hear 60-something-year-old guys not only repeatedly tell me, and knowing full well that they didn't watch football the way that I watch football,
Right.
okay? I got to hear them tell me repeatedly, he's no Archie Griffin.
Huh?
And I heard it over and over to the point where, you know, it was kind of like, know your role. Nah, I can't shut up. And I finally said to somebody, I said, what does Archie Griffin have anything to do with Tim Tebow being the best player in college football right now? Can you explain that to me? Everybody keeps bringing up Archie Griffin. So what does Archie Griffin back in 1975 have anything to do with Tim Tebow in 2009 or 2008? I don't remember.
Running
Yeah,
back
around
versus
there, yeah.
quarterback.
And do you know what their logic was? Well, Archie Griffin was great, and he should probably be the only two-time winner. And I said, oh,
Right.
so because the guy clearly is the best player in college football, I don't care what anybody, Tim Tebow was unbelievable in college football.
All-time college football.
Right. Because this guy is so dominant, he can't win because Archie Griffin was so dominant. Okay, that settles
Yeah.
it.
And we don't want to give that record to him. That's
Right.
pretty much what. Yeah, that's sweet. But
It,
that shit happens.
it does. Oh,
We're all different, right? We all think differently. We all act differently. We all have different attitudes.
and I can accept that, but when you have bad logic, I have to call you out for bad logic.
I get it.
Right.
I
Like
get
that
it.
just
But
I
in some ways, he got to lay in that bed too, because this is what happens when you are the personality that you are.
Right.
You got to deal with some of this shit. It's a lot of that is self-inflicted on his part. I feel
In
like.
this day and age, those 11 or 12 voters that voted against Belichick, they're going to be outed. They will. I say any time now they will be outed
Yeah.
because nothing stays.
Why
a
would
secret
I even
anymore.
want to accept it now? Like, he should pull a TO. Like, it just for real. Like, F the Hall. Like, because the acceptance speech is going to be awkward. Like, you have to put this man in, because if you don't do it next year, then we know what's up. We really know what's up.
didn't like a classic like old guy, didn't that just happen with like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Was it Fats Domino?
I forget.
But it was one of like old school, you just hear the name and you're like,
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And he waited so long, finally they elected him and he goes, I don't want in.
Yeah, fuck
Why?
that.
Fuck that. I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of it, right? You know, here's a gosh damn legend, right? I think it was him, or maybe it was Chubby Checker. It was like one of those guys. Like they just got in and he goes, I don't.
That's
You didn't put me in 30 years ago. What did I do in the last 30 years that warranted, right? I just want to hear one person, just one person. If you're one of those, 11, 12 people that didn't vote for him,
Yeah.
just come out and say, I didn't vote for Bill Belichick because he's a meanie poo dum-dum.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with that?
Just one.
Would you be okay with
No, of course I wouldn't, because then I would go, you know what I would do? I'd go, how old are you? Like, honestly, like, seriously, how old are you? Can you help me out?
Well, how about the guy says he was obviously caught in Deflategate. He was obviously caught in Spygate. How about just those two things?
Once again,
Alone.
that's 4 Super Bowls before that
Bro,
bullshit
I don't care.
happened.
He got caught cheating at least twice. Okay. Pete Rose got caught gambling, and they barred him for life. This guy got caught twice cheating. He didn't have to, but he cheated anyway. It was like Nixon in 72. He won 49 of 50 states, yet the stupid guy was so deranged that he had his people spy on the Democratic Party in McGovern that year. Watergate. He didn't need it, but he did it anyway. Belichick didn't need it, but he did it anyway.
I think the biggest thing is, even if you just cut that section out of his career and let's say it just never existed, he would still be a Hall of Famer.
It existed, but he cheated the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you take that time, a piece of time out, he would still be a Hall of Famer.
I'm just saying.
If that never happened.
I'm just saying, if the guy wants to say he was an asshole, that's one thing. But if the guy wants to stand up truly and believe that, I think maybe, you know what? A lot of people said it was the Colts. It was Tony Dungy, Bill Polian of those Colt teams that lost to those Belichick teams close in those years. They got the people to vote. Tony Dungy, Bill Polian got people to vote against him.
Wasn't the story way back when that it was Man Genius that blew the whistle on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was mad.
And he went to the Jets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Man Genius that blew the whistle.
And then
on
he got a piece of. He went to the Sopranos. Remember, he was on.
Yeah,
an
I
episode of The
remember.
Sopranos.
Yeah. Oh.
He was totally invested in Jersey at that time.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always going to be a whistleblower when someone pisses someone off.
I'm telling you, I have the biggest problem with the Baseball Hall of Fame writers. I think they're the biggest hypocrites in the history of mankind.
Clearly.
I have no other. I'm going to tell you this, Maz, and you were around back then, okay? There wasn't one person, not one person covering Major League Baseball, not one, that didn't know that shady shit was going on.
Of course.
Now, I didn't have a beat. I wasn't down there every day. I was at Coors Field when the Androstein Dion conversation with Mark McGwire happened. I was there. I was in that locker room. I watched that happen, and then everybody started talking about Andro. There was no baseball bylaws regulating that stuff.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
Everybody in baseball knew what was going on in the game and the reporters.
Balco.
But the whole baseball is back took over in 1998.
It was great.
The summer of McGwire and Sosa.
It was awesome.
Everything took over. And so you know what it became a free-for-all.
Yeah, it did.
You got Roger Clemens putting vitamin B12 shots in his ass.
Right.
Remember Brett Boone?
Yeah.
Brett Boone looked like you. And then the next year, he hit 50 homers.
Yeah. What?
How about the Brady, what's his name, from
Brady
the Orioles?
Anderson.
Brady Anderson.
Yeah.
He looked like Kenny, came back, hit 50 home runs the next 2 years.
Hey, man.
And then disappeared.
It's incredible.
You still got to hit the ball. I don't care.
So, like that, no, you guys have to wear that scarlet letter too.
Right.
I know you want
allowed it into your sport.
100%.
Time.
And every one of those baseball writers knew.
Mm-hmm.
If some idiot like me knew who wasn't there every day, far from it, how did you not know? Every one of those guys, by your laws, should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Every one of them. And
It's over. It's got to change now. Just drop it.
it's come
Drop
on.
it.
Even outside of Pete Rose, like,
Oh, my God.
Well, you know what happened.
y'all
with
let
Pete.
that man die.
You-
He
you-
wrote a
you-
letter on
you
his
know-
deathbed. You let him die, and you ain't put it.
You know what happened with Pete. It was what's the line about, you brought up Nixon. What's the line about Nixon? It's not the mistake, it's the attempt to cover it up. That's what sunk Pete.
Yeah, but who cares? All that time.
He
was
had a
bad.
deal with Bart Giamatti.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
All Pete, and I'll tell you what, I have some anger towards Pete Rose, and I'll tell you why. Because I was one of those guys, I believed him. He was so adamant about it. He was so adamant about it. Like, I was like, there's no way this dude can be that adamant and have it not be true.
Right.
And so the story goes, Maz, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Pete was going to admit, okay, yeah, sure, I bet on baseball. Yep. And they were just going to, he was going to serve a suspension, and then it was over, and everything was going to be cool. And then all of a sudden he said, nope, I'm not admitting it.
Yeah.
What really happened was Bart Giamatti had a deal with him, the then commissioner. Look, you're going to admit you did it. You're going to be suspended for a year or two. I'll reinstate you. And then he dropped dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then
Fay
Bud
Vincent
Selig
comes
came
in,
along.
says, I don't give a shit what Bart said. You're out. The other guys, Uberoth or whoever else, Nope.
Wasn't it like 15 years later he finally admitted it too? It's
Remember when
it's
Jim Gray got him at the All-Star game in Boston?
99. Yeah. It's always the cover up. And I just one man's opinion, I'm convinced that's because the story that you said is the same thing that I was always led to believe. There was a deal.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to confess. He was going to serve his sentence, and then everything was going to be okay. Pete Rose not being in the Hall of Fame is crazy. 1,000%. How could anybody argue that?
And I'm sorry, fast forward to 2026, and you have sports books damn near in stadiums now.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. What are we
How
doing
could anybody argue that?
Pete Rose laughed at it, if you remember. Before he passed, he's
Yeah.
like, what are you guys doing now? What I did is peanuts. Peanuts. Excuse me. Peanuts.
I forgot about that.
My
We're going
bad.
to do that again?
Well, that was my bad. I missed
There
it.
I am. Look there's Mr. Peanut.
Hey, did you
Sean
like
with
my-
a monocle
did you like
is-
my invisible picture?
Yeah, you did play Invisible
Yeah.
Picture.
Gave me Invisible Picture.
You like Invisible
Invisible
Picture.
Mr. Peanut. I gave my sister an invisible Rutgers flag last night during the Michigan State game. Because big
Did
Rutgers
she like the
fan.
end of that game?
She didn't care for it.
Yeah. Is she a Rutgers girl?
Oh God, yeah. All her schooling was there.
Yeah, Piscataway. Lovely
Got it.
Piscataway.
She went to Newark and Piscataway.
I
She the
did
whole
you
9
catch the end of
yards.
that game? Low key, last night was a pretty cool sports night. I know.
Low-key, that's-
I
that's
know.
that's a word for
Good
you now,
hoops
huh?
last night.
You
Yeah,
using low-key?
I know there's one game that people didn't like, but for me it was like you had Michigan State, you had Michigan, you had the Red Wings, and then the Red Wings ended, and I got to catch a good portion of the Pistons game.
Yeah.
That's a good night. I like nights like that.
That's a grand slam night.
But then the next thing you know, it's like 11:30 at night, and you're like, "Why am I up so late?"
I got home from bowling, caught the end of the Piston game, watched the rest of the games there at the bowling
I
alley.
asked him, "What did you think about the call at the end? What a horseshit call that put him on the line." But ball don't lie, dude.
No,
I'm
I
sorry, ball don't lie. Ball don't.
Hey, Unk got 22.
No, I know. Yeah, he had a really
that's
good
Who
night.
don't like Unk here?
Yeah.
Oh, JB.
Yeah, I talked to that man over there.
That's me.
JB, really, you don't like Unk?
Nope, I do
Card-
not care for Tobias.
Does Cartoon JB like him?
Hold on, ask
No.
JB why he
Cartoons.
doesn't
Yeah,
like Tobias.
JB. I honestly, God, KG, that's where I was going. I don't care because, like, I know I dislike some people and people think it's weird. But is there a reason for it?
I just think he's overpaid, and production-wise, it's not there for me.
Production-wise.
It's not there for me. I think that money could go to somewhere else.
All right.
I mean, that's...
Was this his third
That's how
time
the
with
man
us
feels.
or second time only?
You said
Was
what?
this his second or third time with us?
Second.
Second? Okay.
Yeah. And he's been a damn good Piston.
See, the difference is, like, JB, I'm trying to take in your reasoning for it. And then you got a guy like Maz where it's all emotion. Well, why don't you like this guy? Because. Because why?
How'd you know?
I just don't like seeing his face.
How'd you know?
Okay, because I've had 1,000 conversations like that with you.
I can't help it, man.
Tom Brady. Why don't you like Tom Brady? See, watch. Now let's
No, I like him now.
let's get to the root of it.
I hate his ex-bitch wife, though.
Why don't you?
Damn.
Jeez, what'd she
Gosh,
do?
how do you?
You hate Giselle?
I hate her.
What?
She
do.
didn't do nothing.
I hate
Wait,
her.
what?
I hate her.
There are certain women
Her
in
and her
life.
Taekwondo guy.
There are certain women in life that you look at, it like hurts, and she's one of them. Like, she is so attractive, and it's like I don't even like to look at her.
Yeah.
All right, so why didn't you like Tom Brady?
Because he was a cheater. He was a devil. That's why.
What made him a devil?
Just fucking kept winning.
Hey.
Cheating his way
You
to
see
win.
what I'm talking
He
about?
kept winning. So
All
that's why I hate
emotion.
him.
He kept
All
winning.
emotion. Seemed like a nice guy. He's a Michigan
I
guy.
don't give a shit. How about this stat? You ready for a Maz stat?
Yeah.
Who's got the Super Bowl this year?
What do you mean?
NBC.
Oh, okay.
Tarico Collinsworth.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Collinsworth's birthday, by the way. That
I gotta tell you.
besides that.
Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
jumped out of a cake for
I-
me.
Okay, listen.
And I jerked him off.
Do you know this is his 6th Super Bowl? Do you know the Patriots have been in 5 of them?
Really?
Yeah. How about that? There you go, guys. You can use it all day long. Nope. Pretty funny.
We get to play the schedule game today.
I know.
It makes me happy. I'm already looking, like, seriously, I was already, like, clearing things up. So my daughter's graduating, like, a semester early. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. So, like,
girls could have done that too, but they decided, no, Dad, we want to stick it out. Okay.
dude,
Sorry,
come on.
Maz.
You know paying half a year
No
less?
shit. No shit, man.
Oh, I'm going on a trip. But anyway, so, this is her last fall there. So will be her last fall there. So it was great when the schedules came out. We were kind of working on my schedules because you know how I am. I have a Wayne State game, and then it's like, okay, well, there's one on Thursday night, so I can go to the Michigan-Indiana game to make my wife happy because she's a Michigan grad. And then I can go up to state. We could either do it that Friday night, or we could do it the 24th when Nebraska comes in. And then let's keep that window open in December just in case Michigan State actually makes it back to a bowl game. And, I know you'll be graduated by then, but I promised you that we would go to a bowl game. I find myself, it's January, 27th yesterday, whatever the hell it was.
Yep.
And all I'm doing for about 15 minutes is making all these college football plans.
Wow.
I was happy. For one brief moment on
Yeah.
that cold, snowy day.
Because how many days away is it?
It's now like let me think.
190?
No, it's still in the 200s.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's still in the 200s. But man, when I'm sorry, I turn into a little kid when the schedules come
That's
out.
good, man. I'm happy for you.
Isn't it like when the Lions schedule?
Oh, God.
It's
It's
like
like-
the world stops,
porn.
dude. It really does. All right, how about we take a break?
Yeah. We can
Really?
do that.
We only did about a half hour.
I know, that's not much.
I know. I want to make his life easy today.
Oh, we still got super chats. We can still make it.
We're gonna
can
eat.
still
Oh,
make
yeah,
that.
right.
You kidding
Shout
me?
out.
What? JB knows how this works. We'll hit the commercials about 9:02.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
It's
Shout out to
8:37.
everyone sending in super chats. We got $4.99 from Shad 216. He said, "Looks like the graveyard shift finally came into work today."
Can I say this, like Shad? I cannot stress to you how cold it is in here right now. That is not. We are not being babies. We are not being. You guys get my back. Like I'm sitting up here.
My hands are ice cold.
I
I keep putting my hood up like this.
I have boots on with big socks, and I'm telling you, my feet are freezing.
Just start wearing a shiesty on there. It's fine.
Jeez,
Yeah, I'm sure there's one
If I gotta
around
throw
here.
the ski on, it's fine.
I'm
There's one around here
rolling in
from
with
the
my
CJ
toque. Are you
era.
kidding me?
I wonder if this chair got heat. Does this chair
It
got
does.
heat?
It
It does?
Yes. Shout out to Osaki Platinum Massage
All
Chair.
right.
I hate. By the way, for the record, I hate the butt warmer in the car. I hate it.
Why?
Now, what?
What type of? What?
Can I tell you? Can I
How
tell
about
you?
the steering wheel?
You want to know?
Oh, you have the truck. You don't
you,
have
you want to? You know why I hate the butt warmer?
Why?
Because it makes me feel like I got to take a shit.
No, the air conditioned seat makes you feel
Hot
like
hole.
I'm just telling you, that's how it works for me.
My man, my boy
like
got the hot hole.
honestly, no, really.
When that hole get hot, man.
What's wrong with that feeling, by the way?
What?
Whoa.
Is there any worse feeling when you're on the expressway and you're just looking? Oh my gosh! Please tell me that there's a fast food joint at this next exit.
Oh, not the
No
fast
worse
food
feeling in the
joint.
world.
I shit on
Let me
myself.
over, please.
I would-
Help
I
me,
can't-
help me, please.
I can't do McDonald's and I gotta do two.
Dude,
like,
do
oh
the
no.
stand. You can do
Nah,
the
I
stand.
hate
You
squatting. No.
Can, yeah, you can do
Hey,
it.
yeah.
Just pull
No
over
way.
at a
I'm
Taco
putting
Bell.
my
Nah,
butt
Everybody
on
does
that
it.
damn toilet seat. No way.
Shout out to O'Brien sending in $2. He said, "Maz, I agree. I never liked Bill. Too arrogant."
Look at that
There you
picture.
go. Is he a voter? Good man.
He might be.
Good man.
Okay, you can dislike him all you want.
Look, I can dislike him and vote against him. too.
He's a Hall of
I give
Famer.
a shit. I can vote against him if I want.
Could you imagine if Maz was a voter and they literally dox Maz and all these people around the nation calling Maz asking for his explanation? I don't like him. I'm a Jets fan. Well, that makes sense. You deserve a vote.
Sons of bitches. They tried to cover it up, too. How about, where's Brady's phone from Deflategate? Where are those kids? They're on Penn Island, those
They are.
Deflate boys.
They are. They're all on Penn
They're
Island.
gone.
There's a harem. All right, go on.
We got $5 from Silas. He sends.
Look
in,
at
he
that
said,
picture.
Steroids only get you so far. You still need to be a genetic freak who can receive the steroids without suffering a boatload of negative effects.
I see
Agreed.
what you did there, Diddy.
We got it.
I mean, Silent. Shout out, Burn.
We got you.
And finally, one more before we head to break from Detroit, DC, $2. He said, I want the best athlete science can make.
Listen to me. Listen to me. There is more validity to that than anybody wants to admit. Okay, can we be honest for just a second? Don't you want giant men hitting 500-foot home runs?
Aaron Judge.
Don't you want some dude running like a gazelle?
Ricky Henderson.
Dude, I want that. Are you kidding me? Yes. We should do an anything goes league. Human growth hormone, horse pills, whatever you want.
Right.
Become a scientific freak of nature. Oh my gosh, I'd love every second of it. JB, can you put that picture up, by the way?
What picture?
Of you.
Of me? Oh.
The new JB picture. What are you watching? I'm so in.
Right.
You look so content right now.
So happy.
You really are. That is look. It's contentment. Like you've been waiting. Like Michigan State finally beat Michigan again, and that's the look on your face.
I guarantee you it was probably at a Lions game out at Art and Jake's. I don't know what game it was, but I guarantee you it probably was like a Gibbs touchdown or something.
Yeah.
Look at the longing in
You
his
talking
eyes.
about the one from this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you had came out.
There's legit longing in your eyes in that picture. That's the best part. What a great pick.
Good stuff, JB.
All right, where do you want to go, JB?
Let's hear from Mad Packs and then Buddies.
Let me tell the people about Mad Packs because they are the hottest new brand in the cannabis game and they are trying to elevate your rotation. So listen up. You already know they got the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka live resin-infused tarantulas that hit oh so good. But now they have Mad Packs, extracts, and Blizzard packs. The perfect things to get you through this winter that I am so sick and tired of. Stay tuned with Woodward Sports for all of the latest Mad Packs marijuana updates.
Hey, and I want to talk to you about Buddy's Pizza. Maybe you work in a refrigerator like we do. I got a way for you to warm up and celebrate 80 years of the original Detroit-style pizza. You hear it everywhere you go. Detroit-style pizza, Detroit-style pizza. Honest to goodness, a national chain was just on Get Off touting their Detroit-style pizza. There can be only one. Shout out to Highlander. There can be only one, and it's Buddy's. They are the original. Pair your favorite Buddy's pizza with a salad and buddy bread when you order one of their new signature specials. You can get any 4-square pizza, individual salad and buddy bread for just $29.99. Or you can get an 8-square pizza, medium salad and buddy bread for $39.99. Visit your local Buddy's and ask about their new signature specials today.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Check.
Hey guys, tonight's the night for the heavyweights. Black Rock, it is. Black Rock Bar and Grill in Davidson, Michigan. It is the third Black Rock food review from 5 to 7 tonight. They're going to be joined by special guest, none other than Darren McCarty. He'll be trying the all-new Enforcer Cut 25-ounce ribeye, inspired by the legend himself. Order the Enforcer Cut at your local Black Rock today for a chance to win a signed Darren McCarty jersey. Could be tonight, guys. Or you can get tickets to Friday night's Detroit, Colorado. Make that Saturday night. Detroit, Colorado at LCA. To enter, all you got to do is post a photo of your steak using the hashtag BREnforcerCut and hashtag giveaway. The winner will be announced tonight by DMAC Live at Black Rock in Davidson during the heavyweight show. 5 to 7 tonight. Get on out there. Find a location near you at blackrockrestaurants.com.
I was just at Black Rocks yesterday too.
Oh,
Shout out.
I mean it. I wish I could go to this one tonight. I'm spoken for tonight, but I would love to try that ribeye.
Do you know Colorado has 6 regulation losses right now in 50 games? They have 6 regulation losses.
Where did they come from?
It's insane. It is absolutely, well, it starts with getting yourself a good goaltender. Really does. And I couldn't be happier for the kid because I got a chance to know him when he was playing for the Whalers. And he's a guy that was just waiting for an opportunity. He got the opportunity. He's making the most of it. So
he's not a what you'd call a journeyman. He's a real deal.
he would be a journeyman, but he's on a heater right now.
Yeah.
And it's just continued all year long.
Red Wings lost a tough one yesterday.
Yeah.
They didn't look good.
Gibby didn't have his best game.
They didn't look good. They were what's the best term that I could say? I think they were late arriving.
Little flat.
Yeah, they were listless. They were listless.
Now the Kings are a decent team.
Yeah, they're all right.
Decent.
They're all right. But, that's the crazy thing right now, especially in the Atlantic Division. It's like you lose a game, you're going to lose some ground. You lose a couple games, you're going to lose a lot of ground. I mean, that's how crazy it is right now in the Atlantic Division. Tampa just refuses to lose. Buffalo's been on this heater for so long now. Boston isn't going anywhere. The Habs are still there. Oh, by the way, there's Toronto and Florida still waiting in the wings, and everybody thinks they're going to wake up. It's crazy right now. It really is. All right, you ready to play the schedule game?
We can.
Are you ready?
Sure.
You want to play the schedule game?
Oh, yeah.
I love the schedule game. The gut reaction schedule game. I love it.
Who are we doing first?
Let's go with Michigan first.
Okay.
See, I'm nice. I can defer to you
it don't
guys.
matter.
No, I can defer to you
Okay.
guys. All right, take a gander at it. Yeah, you know what's funny,
I don't
Maz?
think y'all
Honestly,
wanna know what I think.
I haven't been to a Michigan game in person since 2008. The last time I went is when Toledo beat them.
Wow.
That's the last time I was there.
So what you're saying is when you go to the Western game, I should expect Western to beat them?
No. No, I'm not. No insinuation. Our mutual buddy Fellhauer and I went to one of the spring games together.
Oh.
But I haven't been to a Michigan game. I mean, now granted, I'm doing broadcasts myself, and the one Saturday I usually have off, I end up going to East Lansing anyway.
It's a daunting schedule here I'm looking at.
Yeah.
The road games are what get you. Oklahoma is going to be difficult if Oklahoma's any byproduct of what they were last year. And then obviously there's the one home game besides that makes you go, uh-oh. All right, you ready to do it?
Let's go.
Western.
Win.
That's a dub.
Oklahoma.
That's a dub
Loss.
to me.
I'm going revenge.
That's a revenge game.
That's a dub.
You're
to me.
saying loss.
Loss.
All right. So
Everybody
JB
keep
said
their
5
own.
to 6 losses for me.
yeah, keep your own. Keep
Everybody
your own.
keep your own. I'm 2-0.
UTEP.
3-0.
Win.
Iowa.
4-0.
Win.
At Minnesota.
5-0. There's a hole in that boat.
Penn State.
Win.
Loss.
Win.
Six wins.
All right.
I'm just letting Maz answer. Go ahead.
I got them unbeaten.
Yeah, me too.
Indiana at home.
Loss.
Loss.
6-1.
Yeah, lost.
Okay, I'm looking at KG.
No, I was just letting y'all go.
At Piscataway, win.
Win.
7,
Michigan State at home,
8.
win.
Although, Pat Fitzgerald, that's his statement game. I'm not going to say that's a huge win. I'm going to say maybe they win that one. How's that sound?
At Oregon,
Loss.
You're probably losing there.
Oregon don't do anything for me, honestly.
It depends. It's one of them games that it depends on what it looks like at the end of the year. Nah, I hear Baz.
Now, help me out, Mass. Oregon don't do anything for you, guy. Can you?
Not even a wiggle.
Can you help me out? Just
Yeah.
can you give me a little more?
I can.
All right.
I don't like their quarterback.
All right.
I don't like either one of their quarterbacks. How's that sound?
All right.
Dante Moore and
Michigan.
Dylan Raiola, you could have them both.
All
That's
right.
one of them games that depends on what's going on at that time of the year.
Now
Right.
Dan
It
Lanning
could be.
against
Good.
Kyle Whittingham. I like
Now,
Michigan in that game.
I think they will lose that game,
Okay.
but it depends on what's going on around that time.
UCLA win.
And
Win.
that's a loss. Ohio State is a
Yeah.
loss. So I got 9-3.
I got 9-3. What do you got?
I got one loss.
So what was your
Indiana.
Indiana was your only? You got them at 11-1.
I do.
JB.
Okay.
6-6.
I know you don't believe.
No,
that.
he being a hater. But
No,
go ahead,
you
JB.
don't.
Explain the losses to us, JB, please.
6-6. Oklahoma, you're losing that one. Penn State, it's a close game. You lose by 3. Indiana, come on, national champions. You're not making that happen at all. Spartans, I'm never going against my team. I
Okay,
don't care
that's 4.
regardless. I'm
Fair
never
enough.
going against my backup team either. And the Ducks, sorry, Mass.
That's okay.
And Ohio State, let's be honest. Come on.
All
No,
right.
just give us UCLA at
That's a
that
fair,
point too. That's
a fair
7
statement
losses
by
No, I'm
JB.
sorry.
JB, did you kill Bill Walsh?
No.
He might have.
Yeah. All right. So 9-3, 9-3, 11-1,
11-1.
and 6-6.
At worst, 10
6
and
6.
2. Worse, 10
They
and
go
2.
they go do worse than when Sharon was coaching. Is what
No,
you're
no.
saying.
It's either
That's
10
what JB's saying right now.
I know. It's
Like,
either 10-2 or 11-1. There's no other way
they're gonna
about
win
it.
less games than Sharon Moore. All right.
Boy, that back end though, that's
I hear
going to be
y'all.
huge. That's well, obviously. I mean, look, I
You
know
gotta prove it.
I made the mistake last year. I just assumed that they would be going into Oklahoma because I thought Venables was a dead man walking. So I and then Oklahoma kind of showed that in the playoff. But
They had the lead.
how'd that turn out?
They had the lead.
That one's huge because if that turns into a loss, I think that kind of changes the trajectory of everything. I do. And it's so stupid doing this in late January, but I can't help it. I love schedules. I do. I openly admit it. It's a weakness of mine.
How many wins you got? 9?
9-3.
Would this 9-3 Michigan team make the playoff?
Ooh.
I think they would.
Probably not, and I'll tell you why. Because I think we see it every single year. You know how many good 10-2 teams there are, especially with the scenario that played itself out last night, last December with Duke winning. I would say probably not. I find it very hard to believe, but let's go on because I think you and I, KG, were across the board, right? And what I mean by that is you think they lose at Indiana, you think they lose at Oregon, and you think they lose at Ohio State.
Yes.
Okay, so your signature win would be
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Week 2. Yep.
Is that enough?
Maybe. It depends on how the rest of the field shakes out.
That's
but
$1 million question.
I think it's
$1 million
fair.
question.
I think that's fair to say that.
And I think a lot of it has to do with how good Oklahoma would be too.
Yeah.
Because I told you, and I've been right by it. I 3 lost teams. I find it hard to believe.
Who's quarterbacking for Indiana this year? Do
Does
we know?
it matter? Sure, I'm not being funny. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I think we saw that the last couple of years. I don't think it matters.
I guess we'll see.
All right,
Yeah.
Michigan State. You know what bit I love every year, JB?
What's that?
Is when the schedule comes out and they have that first game on Saturday. That's just such a funny bit to me. Because
Or the
they
Friday
move it to
game.
Friday every
Yeah.
single year.
Right.
So it's officially on a Saturday.
Every year you play this bit.
Honestly?
Every year. And then they'll announce at some point in time in the summer, yes, we're going to have this game on Friday night. That's how it's been forever now. The Friday night game.
Why not just start it?
I really don't know why they do that. I'm not being funny.
To make it seem like they doing something.
Yeah.
Get people excited.
But I want to say, JB, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been since like when they hosted Boise to start 2012, I think. I think the Boise year was a Friday night game, and then they just roll with the home opener is Friday night. That's just kind of the way it's been. All right, Toledo.
Win.
That's a dub.
Win. Eastern Michigan.
That's a dub.
Win.
Nebraska at home.
No, you skipped Notre Dame.
Oh, at Notre Dame.
Big
Loss.
L.
That's
Loss.
It's a loss.
Yeah.
Big L.
Nebraska at home.
Win.
Nebraska.
I think that could be a loss.
It
could be.
Most certainly could be.
Could
Is it
be
the
a loss.
basketball team that's playing? No, I'll take the win.
The whole
Yeah,
Nebraska's
so what?
back bit is really a fun bit too, and I go both ways with that. Could that be a loss? Yeah. Could that be a win? Yeah. So I'm going to go slappy. I'm going to say win.
Okay.
I'm going to say win.
I say loss.
I got to win.
Win.
At Wisconsin, loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Illinois at home.
That's a
tough.
winnable
win.
game.
That's a
Illinois
win.
had a good year.
The Fighting Bielamas.
That's tough.
I say they beat
win.
Illinois.
That's a swing game right there. I don't know. That's tough.
I'll go loss there.
I got 4
You'll
wins
go
so
loss?
far.
Yeah, I'll go loss.
I'll go loss there. So I have 1, 2, and 1,
I got
3
4
and
so
1.
far. Wait, no, Notre Dame,
Three,
Nebraska,
I have 3 and
Wisconsin.
3.
Yeah, I got 4
Oh
losses.
no.
But hold on. It gets better. Northwestern.
Win.
Win.
That's a dub.
Okay, I got 5 wins
At
so far.
UCLA, I think that's a dub.
Yeah. They'll put that game on at midnight.
That game last year, I was that was awful. It was.
I was in Nashville at the time, so it was an hour back for us. I got to watch
Dude,
it.
I was at One
you got
North by
lucky.
halftime. I was sitting at a table at One North just going, I'm not going to do this to myself today. Loss.
At
Sorry.
where?
At Michigan.
Oh, yeah. No,
Loss.
that's a loss.
Washington at home.
Win.
Win.
Yeah. I see
Oregon at home. Loss.
Loss.
At Rutgers.
Uh-oh.
Win.
I got 8 wins.
So I'm 6 and 6?
Yeah, I think we're both 6 and 6.
Yeah, 6 and 6.
Yeah.
I got 8 wins.
JB, where are you at?
Sean, we
7
are
and 5.
twins, bro.
7 and 5?
7 and 5.
Just get to a bowl game, man. Just get to a bowl game. For now, I'm turning into you, Mass, for selfish reasons. Get to a bowl game. How's that?
You should.
Uh,
What ball game are you going to take Lauren to?
Whatever game they go to is what when the bowls are announced. That's kind of like.
What if they play in Idaho? Famous potato.
I'll go to Idaho.
Okay, good.
The Netflix Bowl.
It's usually like Pinstripe Bowl. Like what I think it'd be cool to go to New York a couple days after Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right, let's go to New York. The rest of the family could come. Otherwise, it's you and me and go skate at Rockefeller and all that. Yay, yippee, yay, and all that. I don't care where they go. No, it's fantastic.
Onlyfans.com Bowl.
That's what's coming next, for real.
Sharon Moore tosses the coin.
Right.
Oh.
He's innocent, by the way.
Maz
Did you
off
see
the
that?
top. Hoodie
did.
Maz.
Did you see that? He's
I,
innocent.
I,
Maz Belichick.
I saw it.
yeah.
Hoodie Maz, baby.
I saw his wife. My
one.
eyes were on her the whole time.
That's one angry white woman.
Dog, she was sick, bro.
Boy, if you get a good lawyer,
She could have
they,
killed
they
that man
could
in
talk.
court.
They could get Charles Manson out of freaking jail.
My man said I did nothing wrong.
It's unbelievable.
My man, Sharon. I ain't gonna lie. Sharon funny as hell, dog.
He's innocent.
This guy broke into this girl's house,
I did nothing wrong.
got a freaking butter knife,
My man said
and
I ain't
threatened
do
to
it.
kill himself and her.
I fuck with double down, triple down. Fuck it.
I'm innocent. I didn't do that.
I ain't do it.
I didn't do it.
They tripping.
That's why I got the lawyer, because I'm innocent.
They tricked me into doing that.
I called the cops on her.
She broke me into her house.
Right.
It was unbelievable.
Better call Saul.
I was taking my walk, and all of a sudden she grabbed me and said, "Get in my house!
Right.
Pick up that butter knife!"
Sean,
Unbelievable.
Give me a better call Saul. Better call Saul.
All right, so 9 and 3 and 6 and 6. Can we just have a good game? I'm sorry. I know there are some people out there that play I want to pound them. It's not fun. I miss Hate Week. I really do. I miss it.
I think this will be a semi-competitive Hate Week this year. We'll see.
I think so. It'll start with coaching,
Yeah.
right? It starts with.
I
Guess
think
what?
we took a stride in that regard.
Both teams took a big upgrade.
Yeah, I would say so.
Both teams
So I
took
think
a
we'll get a
big
competitive
upgrade.
ball game. We'll get a nice competitive ball
I
game.
got to read some of the predictions at least.
All right.
All right, Greg Thomas got Michigan at 12-1.
Jesus Christ.
A-Diz.
How do you get to 12-1? Is he including the Big Ten championship?
I guess.
He must.
Yeah.
And we'll give him 11-1 now.
All right.
MSU, this is RF 4182. MSU 5-7.
Yeesh.
Maz's secret lover says 5-7. Kevin
Don't
Bell.
just
You're what,
don't
Maz?
you go don't you go past that.
Right. You're
Maz's
what, man?
secret lover?
Yeah, that's
You have a secret lover?
obviously. Kevin Bell, MSU 7-5. Alan Barnes, I see 5-7 for MSU. Kevin Bell 11-1 for Michigan. John Parker, MSU 4-8.
Oh,
Greg Thomas 7-6. 7-5. 7-5. 5-7. Maybe a bowl game. So maybe 6, I
Damn,
guess.
no faith for State, man. I think y'all 6-6 easy. Like y'all make a bowl for sure.
A-Diz 7-5. A lot of 7-5s. Detroit Gunny 10-2 for the Maize and Blue. Michigander 10-2 and 5-7 for Michigander.
I don't
6-6, 9-3 MSU.
Oh.
That's Albert Galarraga.
Oh.
I wouldn't argue too much with somebody if they said, I mean, obviously it's only one game different, but KG, I wouldn't argue with somebody like Michigander said 10-2. I wouldn't argue with somebody if, in my mind, that means out of those 3 games, Indiana, Oregon, and Ohio State.
It would either be
They
Oregon
gotta
or
win
Ohio
one of
State.
them.
It would be either Oregon or Ohio State because you just never know with Ohio State how they come out that day.
Right.
It all depends.
Right.
And Oregon, we know they're fraudulent, especially toward the end of the year.
I don't
So
want to look
those
past
would be the
Oklahoma
two.
again last year because that was my mistake with
Yeah.
last year.
But they were on the road last year. This time you got them at home.
Look, I didn't think they were that good of a team. I said at the beginning of the year
No, they weren't. And
that
that
good of a
game
team.
wasn't like they just dominated us.
No.
We made a lot of mistakes in that game that cost us that game.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah.
USC game ended up being a dagger.
And yeah, that
Just a-
was
just a-
a
Well,
you
their
had
co-
to have that one.
Their coach wasn't coaching. Can we say that? Can
No,
we just put
no.
a big asterisk next to get last year?
I told you, and I don't know if anybody has reported this or not, evidently there was a blow up that day, and he legitimately did not talk
Yeah.
to his defensive coordinator the rest of the season.
Which
Wink
is
Martin
insane.
Day.
Mm-hmm.
He interviewed with the Jets, by the way, for DC. Aaron Glenn, by the way, is in free fall in New York. He's in huge trouble. He's firing everybody. He's next. He's a Jet. God bless him. I told you, AG, not to go. I told you.
After 1 year, dude, that's on you. I'm sorry. That's like if you put together that staff, that's your handpicked staff, right? And you're firing guys left and right. That's
Tanner
on
Engstrom got let go
that's
from OC.
on you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's not good.
It's not looking good for
You know, and let's say they bomb again next year. Are we gonna play
They
this
will.
game again?
They will.
Okay, we're gonna play this game again. Is he gonna walk up to Woody Johnson and say, "Hey, Woody, I screwed up with my staff again, man. I gotta let some guys go. I gotta let some guys go." And you're, by the way, you're on the clock for paying off their contracts. So let's do this again. Like,
It all started with the way he handled the Aaron Rodgers fiasco.
A-Rod had that coming though.
Well,
He had that coming. but
well, did they have a quarterback this year?
no, they didn't.
Okay.
To your point, you made your bed, you kicked him out.
No.
And you Justin Fields was his replacement. So
you know what? And a lot of it comes back to exactly what you're saying as well, Maz. You knew what you were walking into. Like, I get it. Being a coach in the National Football League is like the pinnacle. It doesn't get any higher than that. But You knew what you were getting into. You were walking into an absolute shit show.
Dumpster fire.
Okay? Like arguably, Maz, dare I say, the current worst franchise in football?
God, yes. I've told you since day one. Take it from a soon-to-be 64-year-old man. They're one of the worst franchises in sports history. They won a Super Bowl when they weren't in the NFL. They were an AFL team. Since then, 3 AFC championship games, 0-3. Other than that, they're horrific. Hundreds of coaches, thousands of players, and it's the same crap left and right. They are horrible. They are the Lions of the AFC.
I was done when it came out that they were evaluating players based on Madden ratings. Like Woody Johnson's son was doing that. Like what? Like,
well, Joe Shane had picked the draft picks, right?
Yeah.
Joe Shane's son had the draft picks.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
the New York guys are not too good.
Yeah.
Not too good.
See, when you bring up things like that, though, it reminds me of what we had to deal with. That our general manager sat in the room with his entire staff, and they figured out exactly who they were going to draft, and they all agreed on it. And in the time it took for him to walk down the hall and give the pick, he decided by himself, no, we're going to take Brian Calhoun out of Wisconsin. And the rest of the guys in the room, and the rest of the guys went, huh? What? And when asked about it, he said, well, I just had a gut feeling.
Who was supposed to be on the card?
Cool. I don't know who was on.
Right.
I don't know. I never.
Whoever it was would have been his equal or better, at least.
And they picked Brian Calhoun.
And he barely saw the field.
Yeah.
Like, you never heard from him again after that.
I would love like
I
a
remember that.
definitive story from somebody who was embedded deeper than I was, because I know enough not even being quote unquote embedded. Yeah, some of the shit that happened, people don't like, they don't believe it. They don't, and then they'd get mad at you. You know, guys, this is never going to work. What are you talking about? We went 7-9 last year. Oh, that's our high water mark? Like you're serious, right? This is 6 years. We're 6 years in, and because we went 7-9 last year, and by the way, went 1-7 down the stretch. 1-7 down the stretch. This is the year. This is going to change. There were things that happened that, like, I swear to God, I have PTSD. Mm-hmm. I swear to God.
My whole Lions life is PTSD. I remember the sparkly eyes of Steve Mariucci turned to gray in 2 seasons. 2 seasons, that's all it took.
He was a bon vivant.
Yeah.
He was so vibrant.
He was.
His sparkling eyes would lead the way.
And then the great Bobby Ross.
He walked away.
He's a military guy. He left here in a straitjacket.
He quit.
A straitjacket. I'm sorry to laugh. He was out of his mind.
He would literally say, I'm never going to walk away. I don't leave till the job is done. He just,
I'm out.
Right.
like a one-night stand, man. The walk of shame.
Nice stand.
He made the walk of shame and was
He had the post that clarity.
never to be heard from again.
I don't coach that stuff.
Never to be heard
What?
from again. What happened to Bobby? Well, he's enjoying planting flowers.
Yes.
And he's taking on painting.
He's been whispering willows.
He's okay now. Okay, so you can't make this shit up.
He's with.
All right, so 9-3 KG and I, 11-1 Mass, 6-6 JB. Don't ever change, JB.
I swear.
And then we all think Michigan State bowl team, right?
I got 8 wins.
All right, cool.
I think Fitzgerald
I'll
was
go
a home
to
run.
Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Fitzgerald was a home run hire.
I took Bukkake for all.
Yeah,
I will pour that
Bukkake.
Mayo
Go.
all over me. I got no problem with that.
Pornhub Bowl. North Carolina against Michigan State.
Okay. I don't care. I just want to go, dude.
You're going.
You're
going. You're gonna have your daughter's gonna get the promise that you gave her. It's gonna be fulfilled.
All right. Listen, we got to take a break.
Listen.
I'm going to try to be on time today for JB. Okay. And other than that, I have to leave the refrigerator and go get warmed up. I'm going to go outside and go get warmed up. Okay.
Bro, we could have did the show from the bathroom. It's way warmer in here.
By the way, you know what a whole entire staff is? Of course, is they're in Florida,
Of course.
South
and this
Beach.
thing is locked.
Can
We're
I
not allowed.
text somebody and
Yeah.
ask them?
Text
I think you can.
text the guy and say we're cold. The air conditioner's on.
This is unbelievable. All right, where are we going, JB?
We gotta hear from Sun Cruisers and Planet Fitness, but first let me clear up these super chats. Here, I'll switch it back up for you guys.
There you go.
LeVarney sends in $4.99. He says,
Those
shout out the
eyes.
morning crew. Sean, look up Enhanced Games. It's basically steroid legal Olympics. You're going to love it.
I would love it. Are you kidding me? Like, tell me you wouldn't watch that.
Did he tell you to look up?
I'm not looking up.
He said look up.
I know
No
he did, and
BBCs,
I'm
man.
not falling for that trap. All right? Because I don't like what I'm going to see.
No,
So that's why I won't look up.
fine.
Tell me you wouldn't, like, seriously, tell me you wouldn't love that. I would love to watch, like, freaks of nature going and doing things, man.
Did they have that? American Gladiators? When they had that shit,
Oh.
right? Yeah, they technically already had that. though. I'm just
It's
saying.
the Pro Bowl games.
And finally, one before we go to break from Detroit, DC, sending in $2. He said that white justice made Sharon nits.
Just-
I'm telling you, this is one angry
Yeah,
looking
that-
white woman.
Dog, look at she like, why
Look
the
at
fuck
him.
am I here right
Look
now?
at him and the lawyer.
She like, I'm gonna divorce him so fucking bad. What?
Wait till this case
That
over
look.
with.
You wait till I can file for divorce.
She pulled me into her house with a butter knife.
I did nothing.
Oh boy, Sharon smiling with the lawyer. Oh yeah, we got a good defense. We good, man. I ain't do
Do you know what
shit.
scares me? Do you know what scares me, though? When I look at that look on her face, we've all seen that look. We've all seen that look. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that look, and I go, listen, whatever I did, I'm really sorry. Because you know the routine. I don't know what I did. 99 times out of 100, I have no idea what I did.
None of us really know.
I am so mad at you. Okay,
you
whatever
messed
I
up,
did,
right?
I'm sorry. I am like, I will make sure it never happens again. You don't even know, do you? And then that's when you break down. When that question is asked, then you start sobbing, right? I don't know. I just know I'm bad, and you're right.
And then
That's
sometimes they
learned
admit,
behavior, man.
and sometimes they admit it wasn't you, it was me. You just happened to be there.
But man, you can't take that bait.
I know.
You cannot see. That's the trick.
Yep.
That's the trick. And you go, well, hon, I'm glad you kind of realize that. Aha!
Dog, Sharon.
You weren't accountable. And then I go
Sharon
right
way
back
too happy to
crying.
be in court right now, bro. And look at the shape of it. Like he went to a black barber. Like look at the shape of it. Like he's way too fresh for court right now, bro. Him and his lawyer had a great discussion in the goddamn room,
I
man.
can't believe that.
That's why I got the lawyer, because my defense is
The man's innocent. Would you stop it?
Oh, I ain't do nothing.
She put the butter
Leave
knife in
him
my
alone.
hand.
She drove me over there. I don't know what y'all talking about.
One day I'm taking a walk and this crazy woman runs at me and says, "You break into my house."
She picked me up when Ward Manuel fired me. She dragged me into her car, dragged me over to that apartment complex, pulled me up by my neck, and put a butter knife, that is.
And if you really,
In my hand.
if you really want to pull the heartstrings, honey, she said she was going to hurt the kids.
Oh. Could have pulled the Glenn Close on her.
Jeez. All right, anything else, JB?
Oh, man.
No, that's it.
Shout out Sharon, bro. He living
Planet Fitness?
Yeah, Planet Fitness and Sun Cruisers.
Planet Fitness is for everybody. There's over 2,700 clubs nationwide with 50 in Metro Detroit alone. You can get access to the Black Card Spa where you can
Latin
recover with
page.
hydro massage and other innovative amenities. Bring a free guest in anytime. It's just $24.99 a month. Shout out to Planet Fitness Northville. We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness. Sun Cruiser, hey, we enjoyed it all fall long. Just because the Lion season's over, that doesn't mean Sun Cruiser season's over. No, it's always Sun Cruiser season. You can chill out on the weekend after a long week. Weather gets nice, man. I'm telling you, it's the perfect drink when you're hanging out on your deck or you're smoking something. You and the boys are smoking something, whether it be meat or whether it be some of the stuff that KG likes to smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It's the perfect drink to go along with it. Raspberry, pink lemonade, the peach, that's my jam. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. So continue to let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Hey guys, clear your Friday night. That's right, it's coming this Friday. Woodward Sports hosting the Michigan State Watch Party live Friday. Art and Jake's in East Lansing. The Wolverines heading to the Breslin Center, taking on the Spartans, and we're going to all watch it live together. 80 big screen TVs, 22 draft beers, and of course, a menu with fan favorites. They're loaded, guys. Whether you're rocking the green and white or the maize and blue, Art and Jake's is the place to watch the game Friday night in East Lansing. Don't just watch the rivalry. Experience it with Woodward Sports and Art and Jake's this Friday. East Lansing. See you there.
Should be outstanding. I'm so glad it's a Friday. Like, that's so cool. Because how many times do you have it where, like, it's the Saturday afternoon game or even, like, the Sunday at noon game? Let's get to it. You know, both of them win last night. Nice win by Michigan. I mean, let's not forget, Nebraska's a pretty damn good team.
Yeah.
And how Michigan State found themselves in the hole that they found themselves in.
Down 12.
And it was ugly. And then it was one of those games where you're just like, okay, I know how this is going to end. And the overtime was a gosh damn joke. So, JB, can I ask you something? Do you feel different about this Michigan State team than in years gone by?
Than previous years?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think
I really do.
Like I said, the coach is definitely a new hire. You're bringing back some old school players that have really shined in the previous years with this team. So I got to give them credit. This was A+ higher, and I'm looking to see a change now. So.
They are dangerous. Do you feel different about Michigan State as well?
Well, yeah.
I really do. To me, and I know a lot of my friends who are Spartans hate to hear this. I thought, in my mind, JB, Michigan State's kind of become an old bit program. And what I mean by that is, they're going to be good. You know that they're going to struggle at some point in time. You know that they're going to hit that span where they win a bunch of games, and then all of a sudden you're going to go January, February, March. Izzo.
Like,
You're gonna do the whole day. You're gonna do that whole damn bit again.
Yep.
And then they're gonna win a game or two in the tournament, and then they're gonna be out. Like that's just like they haven't been. And I love Tom, but let's face it, their results have not been anywhere near elite.
You got 2 good games in that tournament, and then we're out of there.
Yeah, that's kind of been the routine. And I'm allowing it to creep into my head that maybe, just maybe, this team could make that run into at least the Elite Eight again. Because I think Michigan is there. I really do.
They are. They will be.
They're you're not paying attention if you can't acknowledge that.
No.
Sorry.
Really good.
It's not.
I think both teams are Elite Eight at worst. I mean, I really believe
that as well.
It would be great.
How stinky.
And it's going to Indy this year, right? Isn't that where the Final Four is?
Is it?
Yeah. Where did Michigan State win their last big championship? Indianapolis.
Isn't it amazing, too, that nobody from this conference has won the national championship since then?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Wow.
It's insane.
A lot of good basketball in the Big Ten,
listen,
too.
same thing in hockey. Think about how long that's been. It's insane when you think about it. It really is.
Perennial top 5 teams, too.
Yeah, and Michigan State has the last national championships.
Jesus.
It's kind of like, whoa.
Well, Michigan's lost a couple. Wisconsin's lost a couple.
No, you're good.
Sorry, KG.
Right? Michigan's lost a couple. Wisconsin's lost a couple. Did Indiana lose?
No, I don't think Indiana ever went
Who
back.
else are we missing? Whiskey,
Purdue's
MSU.
always good.
Right, Purdue. It's another one that
They're
lost.
always good. There's the Painter old bit. I mean.
He's a good coach.
Yeah, but same thing, though. Okay. Is that the guy that's going to put you over the top? Dusty May looks like a guy that's going to push you over the top. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I'm not.
What he's done since coming to Michigan, the resources that he has here, he's taken advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Killed the portal.
No doubt.
Killed the portal.
I'm going to say it again. Sorry, Maz. I don't get mad at the Dodgers for doing what they allow.
Yeah.
I can't.
They do it good.
Do you know, I can envy them. I can go Maz and shake my fist at them, old man shaking a fist at the cloud. But I don't get mad at the Dodgers themselves for doing what it allows. And that's the same thing. Well, this guy does that. Well, the NCAA allows it. The NCAA allows it. Why would I be mad at him? Do you know what? If anything, you know what I'd say? I wish my coach wasn't as stubborn as he is. I wish my coach would delve more into that. Because Michigan State has become a destination. It has. I mean, for all the people that, you guys, like, seriously, think of all the talent, think of all the winning, and then you could even apply that in hockey. When I hear people have arguments like that on Twitter, I laugh. It's just like, they're getting incredible talent. What are you talking about? Like stop it. And I've always felt with football, I think what a lot of Michigan State fans have done have taken the small and tried to make it the large. Yes, there was a wonderful period of time under Mark D'Antonio. There was. In particular, those 3 years where they were a top 5 team. But that's the exception. That's the exception. Yeah. But I hear people say, what kid wants to go to East Lansing? Well, aren't you paying attention? That stuff always kind of makes me laugh. It's just like, can I bring this up very quickly? Did you guys see the NIL going to the MHSAA?
No.
Yeah, the high school stuff.
Yeah,
it's got now. It's completely out of
Free
hand.
for all. Yep.
Yeah, it's getting wild now.
The high school.
They're gonna pay kids.
What could possibly go wrong with that?
High school children.
They're gonna pay kids a stipend or $20,000 a month, whatever, to keep their word that you're going to that particular school.
$20,000.
What could possibly go wrong with that?
A little sketchy.
Wow.
I'm finna go back to high school, y'all. I'm finna lose some weight, get back in there, act like I'm a kid. Hey, I'm trying to get to it, man. Cause what?
Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Well,
I can't believe the MHSAA, which is an entity for the most part I respect. I have some, misgivings about certain things. Their tournament scheduling is, we all do it. We roll our eyes every year. Especially, trust me, you hockey fans out there, the way they do it is gross. But I have respect for the MHSAA and how they came to that decision and think that is good is unbelievable to me. They're not adults. College kids, honestly, do I wish we could put the genie back in the bottle? I don't think there's one person out there, all right? Even to all the people out there that said, yeah, these guys should be paid. I don't think there's one person out there that would say, yeah, this NIL thing's worked really well in college sports, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. So you literally have an example of how it's not working in front of you. All right? Concrete data, watching the college world that we knew devolve in front of our very eyes. And people saying, we got to do something, we got to rein it in, Okay, all that stuff, okay? So you decide after watching it in real time, let's bring this to 15 and 16 and 17-year-old kids.
Yeah, bro.
It can't happen, can it?
Oh, it's
happening.
It's happening.
And
So will the private schools dominate then?
why wouldn't they?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Why? And now to all the people that get mad, and how many times do you hear people say there should be a private tournament, there should be a public tournament? Yeah. And I'll use the one that's near and dear to my heart, hockey. I can't tell you how many times people say that. Okay. Oh no, just have a private tournament, have a public tournament. Okay. Never gonna happen, but people keep saying it every year.
Don't say never.
So now, Maz, you're basically telling Cranbrook, Orchard Lake St. Mary's, Flint Powers,
Yep.
Catholic Central, De La Salle. Guys, you can go do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Pay to play.
You can go do what you need to do.
They've been doing it. Now it could be legal.
And
Yeah,
some
I'll
rich
know
guy, Thomas Mazaway, living in St. Clair Shores, okay? Thomas Mazaway living in St. Clair Shores.
We're
you know
middle
what?
class, by the way.
I am a proud pick a school. It doesn't matter.
Like
Catholic
you.
Central. I'm a proud Catholic Central grad. There is this kid, JB, that I watched go off this summer. He's a total talent. I don't want him to leave the state of Michigan. I don't want him to go to IMA. I don't want him to go to some, prestigious basketball power. I am going to pay for him to go to Catholic Central. All the things that the Catholic schools have fought, because you know as well as I do that the mindset out there is that they recruit, okay? That's what people say. And my response to that, I don't know across the board, but I will stick up for Catholic Central hockey in particular. Do you know what they do? They recruit themselves. They win and win and win and win. And that recruits itself. So what kid doesn't want to, at that point in time, say, hey, man, I want to go play there. I'll even go to another high school for 2 years. I'll go to Northville. I'll go be a Mustang for 2 years. I'll go to CC. Junior year, play a little bit. Senior year, I'm going to go off the hook. Now, Maz, you and your deep pockets can say, no, JB, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay anything. I got you covered. We're going to pay for your school at a great school, and we got your back. You're taken care of. Don't worry about it.
Don't they do that now anyway?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No. I just, as I said, to the people out there that think that the recruiting happens, okay? Now, you're basically telling them, yes, you can recruit. What could possibly go wrong? I'm going to give a 15-year-old kid, a 16-year-old kid, with two overbearing parents who are convinced that he will be in the NBA in 3 years' time. They are convinced that he will be a stud at the University of Michigan or Ohio State or Oregon or wherever it may be.
That's their meal ticket.
That's their meal ticket. What could possibly go wrong with giving them a shitload of money and making them feel even more enabled and more entitled? Nothing. It sounds like a great idea.
Jesus. Like I said, I liked all the cheating way better than what we do now. I love the shoebox money. I love the tractors.
Money.
I love the cars. I love the fake jobs, the no-show. Give me that. Give me that any day of the week than this crap.
You legitimately can walk into a showroom. Not that I know somebody that's happened to. You can legitimately walk into a showroom and the coach of your team can say, pick a car. Which car do you want? That's real. That's absolutely real. That happens. It's crazy. It really is. And that's why I say, at least in college, I don't know how a conference that I, cut my broadcasting teeth in, the Mid-American Conference, I don't know how they can compete. Okay, you get a good player, why would the kid stay there? Hey, man, not only am I going to give you a chance to come play at Michigan State, but I'm going to give you $50,000 on top of that. How's that sound? And $50,000 is cheap. I'm going to give you $600,000 to come play for Kentucky.
Wow.
You in? Wait a second. One of the iconic brands, and you're giving me $600,000? Okay. I think I'm in.
You saw what happened with Ole Miss and Clemson. Ole Miss was texting the Clemson quarterback while he was in class. I'll give you $1 million to come here. No, I'm good. I love Coach Sweeney, blah, blah, blah. All right, I'll double it. How about $2 million? Well, no, I'm still good. Okay. And then Dabo Sweeney calls the kid and no answer. Guess what? Their office calls Sweeney. Our quarterback just went to the transfer portal. He's going to Ole Miss. That happened. Sweeney went on the air. He said, I'm going to de-pants Ole Miss. They tampered with my kid while he was in class and hounded him. Even though we told them, hey, if you back off, we won't say anything that you were tampering. So they doubled their price. They're like, F you, we're all in. Who knows what the hell's going to happen, man? It's a free-for-all.
My buddy Hubie just said, what stops a guy like Lane Kiffin to go to an LSU booster who has a company and he's got sick money, and you just go pay a high school athlete money to get their commitment? Hey, man, you know what? Remember how we said the payments were going to start the second you walked on campus? Screw that. You want to walk around? You want to walk around the campus of your high school today like a pimp? Yeah. You can. Mm-hmm. I want your commitment. Take care, JB. I want your commitment right now. All right? You're a sophomore. Here's $500,000. $400,000 for mommy and daddy, and we're going to give you $100,000. You just promise us right now that you're going to be at LSU on signing day. What? That's where we're at now? Is that where we're at?
I'm afraid so.
That's cool. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong about this? I for the life of me, sometimes shit happens. I say it all the time, man. I was brain dead at 18. You got to trust me. There are some people that were mature, all right? My mature didn't hit till I was about 24. Where all of a sudden, like, all right, man, I probably shouldn't do that. That isn't good for my health. Nah, you know what? Guys, I'm not going to jump out of the fourth floor of a dorm to make $73. I don't think, that's not a good decision on my part. The risk outweighs the reward, okay? Could you imagine, ask yourself, what were you like at 18? I was a moron. You have to trust me. I was a moron. somebody gave me $100,000.
I would have been living in Atlantic City with 100 grand.
Right? Screw this. I am my life's dream. I am going to go. I'm going to be like the dude in Casino. Like, yep. I'm going to go there and I'm going to be Sam Rothstein. Yeah. Give me a little place, nice place, and I'm going to shake numbers.
We could have been like Mr. Papadakis in Vegas Vacation.
Yeah.
Rusty.
I don't get it for the life of me. There are things that happen that if somebody can make this make sense to me, I'd appreciate it. Because like yesterday, I kept reading this stuff, and I didn't hear any rationale behind it. And hey, you know what? Maybe I sound like the old dude right now. You can call me out.
I don't think you do.
You can call me out.
I just think you sound
It's
like
nice to see the young kid shaking his head. No, though. That. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're just bringing something up that is in our face. And
There's
it's only
nothing-
going to get bigger.
Help me figure out what's good about this. Where's the plus? Give me the positive. Somebody. I'm serious. Maz has the migraine. I love when Maz has the migraine.
Right.
Maz immediately goes to the migraine, right?
How many high schools did numbnuts Dylan Raiola go to?
Like 3 or 4
Right.
almost.
Were they paying him to jump? Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Probably.
That's what you got. That's what you're going to get.
Can you put your head down like that for a second?
Yeah.
You look like the Emperor from Star Wars, dude.
Oh shit.
Yes, let the hate flow. Good, Maz. Good.
Join the dark side.
Whatever. This is dude. This is
Congratulations, guys. You got it. You got. Like I said, Sean. I wish I was born in the 1920s.
So you could have been dead by now.
Correct. Now I love life, and I'm stuck now in this era. So I want to continue to live
But he hates
because
all
I
of
love
us.
life. I love my daughters, love my wife, love my family.
He hates the rest of you.
But I swear to God, man, this ain't for me.
This ain't for me.
This shit ain't for me.
Man, as I'm 30 and I had the same thought every day. This shit ain't for me.
I ordered a breakfast sandwich at McDonald's the other day. I wanted the bagel, the steak, egg, and cheese bagel. I didn't want to have just a sausage McMuffin.
Yep, tell him, man.
Go on, Maz.
$9, sir.
For what?
I said, what?
For one?
One. So did you want to make that a combo? You can get a hash brown with that. How much does that go to? That's $11. I'm like, no, I'll just take the sandwich. All right, that's $8.79 with tax. Okay.
Man,
I should have went to Dairy Queen after that and got a baby cone for $4.
And right, no ice cream in it.
What the fuck?
Maz,
What are we doing?
Honest to goodness, yeah. So I told you guys, there's a bagel place just down the road that I love, and once a week I pop in there. The dude's a huge Woodward watcher too, which is really cool. Great
Shout
guy.
out.
And I get, it's called the Bagel Lox, right? It's got a couple pieces of the lox on there. It's got some schmear,
cheese.
whatever it's
Yeah,
called,
cream cheese.
and they have capers on there.
Yeah.
It's $9.17. I have a
Insane.
At least you're
bagel.
getting a piece of fish.
I have a bagel with some capers and some cream cheese and like a thin little piece
Yeah.
of lox.
Yeah.
And they charge me $9.17 for it. And I gleefully pay it
Yeah?
because it's fucking good.
That's what's wrong with
Did they
society.
throw-
We
did they throw a
gleefully
soda
pay.
in with you?
No,
No soda.
that's all I get.
Soda, you go up to like $12, $13.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I get. Yeah, whatever.
It's life, man.
Well, it sucks.
I don't and maybe there's somebody in the chat. I'm not being funny. If I'm missing something, if there's some positive in this that I'm missing, I hope I'm man enough to say, "Oh, that's a good point." Oh no, I didn't think about that. But I shit you not, I racked my brain yesterday after this happened, and of course the chat went off with it. The Woodward chat went off with it, and I said the same line in the chat that I said on the show. What could possibly go wrong with this? Well, now I'm going to be serious for a second. Explain to me how this is good. Explain to me how this is good. Explain to me how this is a bonus for high school sports. Okay, cool. That was fun. Good conversation. I think we had a good conversation. All right, we're up against it. Any super chats?
Super chats, yeah, we did get a couple here. Just give me a second to pull those up. Shout out to everybody that's contributing money to the super chat. We absolutely appreciate it. We got one for you, Sean. Breaking news. This from J. Rod Sayers, $2 super chat. The Red Wings extend Ben Sherratt for 3 years.
Yeah, Easy texted that to us about 10 minutes ago. That's a nice signing. Nice signing. Obviously, we can talk a little Red Wings, man.
385. It's not. I mean, he's a depth guy. I still think they need to upgrade their defense core. I still think that they need some more sandpaper. I was talking with the guys the other day. If Chicago sells it all, I would bring back a guy like Tyler Bertuzzi in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. This is a guy that brings the sandpaper, brings a little snarl, and historically in his career, both in junior and when he was with Grand Rapids, and a smaller sample size in the NHL, he's a point-a-game player come playoff time.
I love the kid. I didn't want him to leave.
And I don't think that's not an ooh and an ah move. I don't think the Red Wings need an ooh and an ah move. I don't think that they have to. I think that they need a guy that's going to come in here and fit a role, like the puzzle. Like that. That's really like the puzzle, you know. So that's not 3 years, 385.
Yeah.
I don't think Sherratt's as bad as some people make him out to be.
No.
Just one man's opinion.
The other day I caught.
You have to understand what his limitations are.
I caught a little bit of that Spit and Chicklets podcast, which is pretty entertaining. And in 2 years, the man in Edmonton, Connor McDavid, contract will be over. Mm-hmm. There's a couple guys that are on that show that think that the Red Wings are ready to win the Cup in 2 years, and he would not mind. He loves Canada. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're a few steps from Canada. Mm-hmm. He could come and be the man here, wear the A, wear the C, whatever. Connor McDavid in 2 years to the Wings. Holy crow. Holy crow.
There are a couple. I saw that, and I didn't want young Justin. I think had an orgasm in the chat. Course. He really did. I think that young Justin, and you know, young Justin is my boy.
Yeah, shout out Justin.
Like for real, Justin. I think you know that, okay? But what I would say is, I think it was Ryan Whitney that first said that.
He did.
Okay. What I would say to that is, Ryan, are you aware of the owner of the Detroit Red Wings? Are you familiar with his work?
Yeah.
Are you
Christopher Illich? I believe
Connor McDavid's deal after this deal is up is going to rewrite the NHL. It is. It's going to rewrite the NHL.
Maybe Illich is ready in 2 years.
Do you think?
Man.
You can't even say it with a straight face. How do you expect me to keep a straight face?
Excuse me.
Hey, Maz.
Look, and now he's going into emperor mode.
Hey, Maz, we thought the same thing with the Tigers.
I know. Hey, that Skubal
in
deal.
2 years, yeah, they'll be ready.
There's another layer to that Skubal deal, just to let you know. There's another layer. It ain't all on Illich and the Tigers.
No, it's not, but
it's not.
It's a lot of Illich. Let's just be real. It's a lot of it, the Illich man.
So that would be my response to anybody, all right? Do you think that Christopher Illich will be the one that signs off on legitimately a record-breaking rewriting the
all
NHL?
Right. No, he's not.
That would be my only response.
He's going to go to Toronto.
And Mash, you know, I don't know the answer. I'm not saying I know the answer.
He'll go to Toronto.
I think it's pretty safe that Christopher Illich is not going to be the guy that rewrites the NHL contract.
No.
Maybe Stevie can persuade him. Maybe
Stevie could chip in.
Like you did with Stamkos. Anyway, all right, okay.
Stamkos is at the end of the line. This guy is not.
He's kind of picked it up lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that overall sentiment. Yeah,
different.
He's picked it up as of late. It's wishful thinking, but I guess if you use that logic, can I throw this logic out there? Well, why wouldn't he go to Montreal? Yeah. Why wouldn't he go to Tampa, who are never going to die? I'm convinced they're never going to die. They're never going away. Why wouldn't he go to Colorado?
Because they're not in Canada.
Now you have to look at all the variables of what are people's cap situations like and stuff like that. But you're talking about a guy who, if anybody has to say, I'm rewriting the way contracts are done, like we talk about the quarterbacks, the next quarterback up, right? Mm-hmm. The next quarterback up. The next quarterback's going to rewrite the deal. Connor McDavid's going to write a whole new book. I don't think that Christopher Ilitch is going to give him the pen.
You're probably right.
That's one man's guess. Just a guess.
Let's
call it an educated guess.
Yeah, let's breeze through the rest of these real quick so we can get to a break. No, you're all good. Shout out Sideless, $5 super chat. Man, I'm glad Sheila came out and said winning divisions and consecutive winning seasons is cute, but we want to win championships in her letter.
Here. That's been my sentiment forever. And it's funny, so many people argued with me during the Caldwell era. I don't hear too many arguments anymore.
That is facts.
Win. And I don't want to be cute anymore.
Yeah,
and I'm not looking up Maz.
Did you just pull an Adrian from Rocky 2?
You
did.
I did a little bit.
Win.
Just a little bit.
Win.
Francis J. Fox, $5 super chat. How long before Bill's Dust Depository Jordans starts running her trap on social media over her boyfriend being snubbed for the Hall of Fame? Much love. So.
Oh, that'll be funny. Actually, now that I think about it.
Good call, Francis.
When the official announcement happens today, I wonder if she's going to be the. Oh, that's funny.
She's the spokesperson for Belichick Enterprise.
That's funny.
That is true.
Francis Fox he wrote me as well on the side how to break into a thermostat. He sent me a YouTube video how to break into a thermostat.
Shout out.
It's too late now. We're just frozen.
Oh, it's free. I mean, it is legitimately. You guys, this is not. We're not joking. I know a lot of times we have bits. Okay, like Caleb wants to make sweet love to, or Maz wants to make sweet love to Caleb. That is not true. I think he'd maybe give him hand release, but he does not want to make sweet love to him.
Would not.
This is not a bit. It is absolutely freezing in this room.
My nose is just. It's
like say, the air conditioning's on. All right, sorry.
It's all good. At least y'all don't got to be here for a whole nother show. Shout out to Freddie Felt, my dog.
Freddie.
$1.99 super chat. January, February, May, I'll be at the Final Four in Indy. Shout out.
I hope so, dude.
Yep. And shout out to Dusty.
So overdue. I'm sorry.
Freddie wouldn't have to go on too long of a road trip.
Do you know what? And I'm so sick and tired of hearing about what they would have done in 2020. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't. Gosh, it makes me sick.
Easy.
That's it. Dale, we got a late hat throw.
How about the 94 Expos? Never mind. Just move on.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's not dig into that. But J-Rod Sayers, again, $5 super chat. Shout out to you, homie. Fellas, for February and March, would love to have daily Olympic hockey talk as well as the WBC. Also, stay focused on the GVSU women's b-ball team.
National
Grand
champs.
Valley. Yeah,
national champs. It's going to be a fun time with the Olympics and the World Baseball Classic. That's fun.
Absolutely love Olympic hockey, and I said this last year during the Four Nations tournament. It's gross that the best players of this generation never got to play against the best players. It's gross. And I'll take it a step further. You are a raving lunatic if you think that it's right to keep Russia out of it.
Absolutely.
You're a raving lunatic. They have nothing to do with what their leader is doing. Nothing. I want to see the best against the best. And when you're not including Russia, it isn't the best against the best. I'm still going to watch it. I'm dialed in every day. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, sorry. No thanks.
All right, last three. Chris Agar, $1.99 super chat. Middle school NIL is next with the eyeball emojis. We got Tev Sauce in here, $10 super chat. Shout out to you. As a former MHSAA coach, the NIL is a terrible idea in high school, particularly from the parents.
Like, listen to what you're saying. This is insane.
I coach girls softball. 6 to 9-year-old girls softball. I could tell you some stories that would curl your hair.
All the things that we used to joke about, like KG, when you bring that up, all the things that we used to joke about, like some dude with a bag of money coming to a playground in Detroit with 10-year-olds. Aha, remember we'd make jokes about that?
Yeah.
We're not too far off from that now.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. All right, and last super chat in here from Silas, $5 super chat. Do you think the Tigers are trying to inflate Scooble's contract away like our government tried to do with the debt for 60 years?
He's not coming back.
Yeah.
Like that's, you guys, please accept it. He's not.
He goes to the Lions games. He wears the jerseys of Detroit. Doesn't he want to be here? Doesn't he? He wants to be here. I know it. I know it. He's going to tell Scott Boras, look, I want to be a Tiger. Go make it happen.
But also make me the highest paid, which he does.
Doesn't he really want to be here?
I miss thinking that way, Mass.
I know.
I do. I miss
know.
thinking that way.
I know.
It's gross. All right,
why can't you be where you want to be and just take a little bit less money?
some guys do. Nick Lidstrom did. I don't think enough is said about the hometown discount he took here.
Yeah.
Legit. I don't
But
think
it's
enough is
rare.
said. And he took a hometown discount here.
Yeah.
It's rare when you get a back-to-back Cy Young winner taking a hometown discount. Let's just say that.
100%.
Yeah. So, let's get ready to go to Vin Johnson, and we can do Sharon's.
All right, so I got both
I
of them.
wish Sharon's was here today.
Shout out to our friends at Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, proudly serving Metro Detroit for over 40 years with reliable service and treating customers like family. If we wouldn't get in trouble, I would call them and say, can you circumvent the child lock that they have on here because we're freezing. Winter is in full swing, and it's even colder in here. I'm going to go outside to get warmed up as soon as I'm done with this. So now is a perfect time to schedule your regular maintenance and keep your heating system running safely and efficiently all season long. If your system ever breaks down unexpectedly, Sharon's has you covered with fast, dependable emergency service when you need it most. Go to their website, sharonsheating.com, or give them a call, 734-238-3805. That's 734-238-3805. Tell them that Woodward Sports sent you.
And
of
tell them
course-
about Vin Johnson.
Well, I always love to talk about justice. Corporations, the government, even your insurance company, they will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So, when something goes wrong, you know what you need to do. You need to make Ven your first call. Get the fighter in your corner. Contact Ven today at venfights.com.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Head to Woodward Sports WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Hey guys, let's face it. You wake up every day, you get aches and pains. Not if you're young, but once you get a little age on you, you have those aches and pains. You don't have to live with those aches and pains, though. That's where Chill Medicated comes along. Their line of topical products are non-transdermal, meaning they will not get you high, meaning you can use them any time of the day. They have it all, guys. I live with the Chill Medicated roll-on. Roll it on, dries up, even smells pretty good. Try it out. It helps. Bowling night last night, put it on the knee, put it on the elbow. Migraine time, rub it on the temples. ChillMedicatedCBD.com. Tell them the guys at Woodward sent you.
And Maz, what about Jack's Car Wash, your favorite place?
I'm heading there in just a few minutes. I am. Once a day, unless it's pouring rain or a blizzard, I go to Jack's Car Wash because I'm part of the Unlimited Club. I have 2 cars enrolled in that. If you join the Unlimited Club, you get to wash your car twice a day, every single day of the year. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I will give you a free car wash right now. It's lousy out. You got snow all over your car. You can't see. Go to a Jack's Car Wash. JacksCarWash.com. Over 40 locations. Here's what you do. Text WSN to that number on the screen. That's 888-522-1729. Enjoy top-tier service, free vacuuming, and a whole lot more. Make sure you tell them that Woodward Sports sent you.
All right, last couple minutes, Maz. I know what you're doing tonight. You're going to be watching with a tear in your eye. Might it be the last appearance that LeBron James makes in Cleveland?
Oh, damn.
There will not be a shot in hell that I will watch a second of that. Will all of Cleveland be wearing the patch? The LeBron patch?
They might.
Wow, what a turd.
When we talk about Maz hate, like there is a tip of the iceberg, and I would say that LeBron James is near the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, yeah.
Your anger, like I watch it on your face when somebody brings up LeBron.
Honestly, I hate him.
What did he do
What a
to you?
DB.
Could you sit down, like let's say there.
No.
No, listen to me. Neil, Rule, and Stick at lunch, or just you and LeBron? Who would you go to lunch with?
I would be in the bathroom throwing up.
By the way, something that we talked about a lot last winter, if you recall, KG, when I was in with you and Neil on Big D Energy. Big D Energy coming up next.
Shout out.
So do you know what's happening with the Red Wings right now? Remember last year how many times I said, hey, guys, things are looking okay right now. Well, things aren't looking okay right now. They're looking really good right now, right?
Yeah.
But you know what else dynamic comes into play? You know who's got the toughest remaining schedule? The Detroit Red Wings.
Of course.
Just like last year.
It's only right.
Just like last year.
Well, March is coming.
And that's what I told everybody last year. I said, guys, okay, big deep breath. It's going to come back down to earth. Now, did I expect it to go back down to earth the way that it did? Not really. And the same thing, they're at 2 different places. Last year was here, this year is there. But you got, just for what it's worth, if you pay attention to stuff like that, and you should, the toughest remaining schedule in the National Hockey League is the Detroit Red Wings.
It's all Detroit here.
So it'll be really interesting. Hold on.
God
I
bless.
can't believe that's my first sneeze of the day.
God bless you.
Going outside didn't warm me up as much as I thought.
Wings
right?
and caps tomorrow from LCA.
Yeah. Listless performance last night.
Yeah.
That was the stinker because Michigan got their win. Michigan State came back, got their win.
Yeah.
Pistons held on, even like blowing or having a bad call against them late. Ball don't lie. Firm believer in that.
They couldn't get control of that game, but they won, thankfully.
Yeah.
Thank
Pistons
God.
at Suns tomorrow. Tonight.
That's a good win in Denver too, man.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you'll
That's
take it. You'll take it any night of the week.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, get to Black Rock tonight. 5 to 7, the heavyweights are there with D-Mac. 25-ounce ribeye, the enforcer cut. They're going to have him on the show. He's giving away a D-Mac jersey or tickets to Colorado, Detroit on Saturday. Come on, man.
If you guys haven't been to Black Rock, it's totally legit. Like Black Rock Novi's one of my spots. It's totally legit. So you can kill a bird with 2 stones. There's no doubt about that.
This one's in Davison, Michigan.
Yeah.
Go watch the heavies, 5 to 7 tonight, and eat some great steak.
All right. Thank you guys. As always, thanks, Alex. Thanks, KG. Thanks, JB. Thanks, Maz. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.